If you got offered $1 million US, but every time you spend it you sneeze for every dollar you spend, would you take it? Why or why not? Someone with allergies, you guys are getting paid. Ha ha ha. Pollen season round 2. I'm ready. This is the final boss us people with allergies have been preparing for. Get your tissues. But to buy those. It's a vicious cycle. How much are those cycles? I want one, but not like 50,000 sneezes worth. You don't have enough furry pets. A gerbil alone is a decent ass wipe. Get a cat to wipe your nose and you're set for a decade. Yes, because it is $1 million and I am broke. I don't have to spend it all at once, but I will have one long day when I buy a car. Edit, maybe I could work out a small daily payment. Hell yeah, don't spend it on big shit like my rent, just the little things that add up and slowly empty my bank account. 35 sneezes totally worth a tank of gas. Exactly. A cup of coffee, a beer, etc. A few small things every day is nothing to sneeze at. Thanks for the coffee. Achoo. 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 Achoo, you okay? MHM. Spills coffee frown. I'll take that free refill now please. Oh yay, okay, hooray. Said he, what hope, what joy, what fun, what glee. The finest sip on which to sup. The thing I love, he spilled his cup. NBSP, frown. A fresh sprog pone is the best. And they're free, so no sneezes. What counts as spending it? I would put it in a savings account and only spend the money I earn from its interest. Very smart move. This is what is called a pro gamer move. When little Timmy planned ahead, he grinned to think it through, he smiled and softly sighed and said, I know just what to do. I'll choose to go invest the dough, I'll store it. Said the boy, I'll put it into savings, bro. Exclaimed the lad with joy. And then I'll simply skim the fat. He said with hope and pride. Alas, it didn't work like that. And Timmy ducking died. NBSP, achoo. Sure. Just use it for small purchases. Sneeze 30 times a day, save $10,000 a year. As someone who's allergic to every different type of plant, tree, moss, and animal. Only 30 sneezes a day? Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure you'd sneeze your regular amount plus whatever the amount you spend. Sure, but it wouldn't feel like that much more. If I'm already sneezing all day, what's 30 more? Well, I'd say about 30 more. Edit, wow, this blew up, I'm glad to have my silver virginity broken with this. Math checks out. Let's say a sneeze takes 3 seconds, 3 million seconds is almost 35 days of constant sneezing. Over a month straight of sneezing. 3 seconds is a long-ass sneeze depending on when you start counting. Ha ha ha, go. Does giving it to someone else count as spending? Does this sneeze curse transfer to them? Yes, the sneeze curse is not to be reckoned with. If it's invested, does that count as the same money if it matures? Also, if I gamble with it and lose it, is that considered spending? I don't get a reward for losing, so is that a purchase? In gambling you purchase the chance to win. Buy something that's over $250 and get the world record for most amount of sneezes in a day in whatever you bought. I have bad allergies, I'm sneezing already. Came here to say this. If I can spend an additional $10 to $20 a day just for living my life, no problem. They are clearly additional sneezes. Can you handle more? No. Excessive sneezing can lead to headaches and sore throat. I'm not going to put myself through that agony. You can really hurt yourself from that. Depends. #X200B, do I get to pick when I sneeze? Will it be one big bunch of sneezes or small clusters spread out over time? Once you spend that money at consecutive sneezes, gotta be wise with what you buy. You're a horrible person. Lol. #X200B, I would want a house and a new car. #X200B, But you haven't answered if investing and spending the dividends is a loophole. You just said it's smart. The way I see it, you're buying stocks or bonds, so technically it is spending money. #X200B, what about putting it in a high-yield savings account? It's not spending any money. Would that incur any sneezes? Let's just say that's uncharted area. You can do that and then spend the 1 meter on a house all at once, but is it worth the risk of sneezing 1 meter times to get that dream house? In this regard, do I sneeze at the time of each payment for the home or upon signing the contract? A few thousand sneezes every month over 10 years kind of sucks, but not nearly as bad as 500,000 sneezes consecutively in front of the realtor. Alright, so once I sign this piece of paper, I'm going to need you to call the ambulance and my wife. Tell them we're going to need a lot of Vaseline and some straws to stick up my nose. I'd just save it for emergent sneeze. Sneezing feels amazing. Edit. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. I love sneezing. Imagine sneezing and nutting in the same time. Nutting is just sneezing through your cock. Lol, no, sneezing isn't red. Bruh. I think the real question would be if you orgasmed each time you spent $1, would you do it? #X200B, imagine getting some Starbucks, sir, that will be $2.50. Here you go. #X200B, sir, you need to leave. And then a half orgasm for the 50 cents, HN. Are we talking about consecutive sneezes here? If I bought a nice Gucci belt, would I rapidly sneeze 500 times in a row? Or could I space my sneezes out, like in paying back a sneeze loan? They're consecutive. Is that Gucci belt really worth the whiplash? I'll spend my own money to shut down the part of my brain responsible for sneezing, then spend the money. I would do it, but not when I am on my period. Hope that explains itself. I've never got any kind of award, thanks. Wait, so if you're allergic to pollen, and you're on your period, and it's pollen season, it's like an open dam down there? Yes. It sucks. I see no reason why you wouldn't take it. Spending it is something else, but there's no downsides to putting it in a bank and leaving it there. Then you just have to decide if whatever you buy is worth spending your own money, or instead worth paying with sneezes. Sneezing is the closest thing to sexual ecstasy I can feel, so I'm buying something that costs $1 million and having a damn good time. But eventually you'd get nosebleeds and headaches and stuff and probably even die. Win-win. You're offered money for time if circumstance. Do you accept? Why we not? This is some serious commitment to the bit. Hicker? Buy stuff in $1 increments, when done refund it all and enjoy money. At that point, why not just donate the money to a non-profit organization that happens to be owned and operated by you and exists only to buy you things you want? One sneeze for every $1 spent, buys new car, dies in ambulance on way to hospital due to 100,000 consecutive sneezes. I love how it feels when I sneeze, so win-win. Now if it was the build up to a sneeze without completion, that would be unbearable. With the way I sneeze. Nope. I have extremely loud sneezes. They can be a bit painful at times. There have been times when I have sneezed 3x in a row and that was bad enough. Plus they usually scare the crap out of anyone unfortunate enough to be next to me when it happens. Although I like someone else's suggestion of only spending the money from the interest and not the actual money. I would do that. I would spend $1 million at one time and hope I have vacation for 1 week so I can be done sneezing. I like sneezing anyway. 3,600 seconds in an hour. A sneeze takes approximately 1 second. Sneeze 3 hours straight for a new car? Hell yeah. The amount of coke I would be doing would make the whole sneezing thing a bit of a moot point anyway. Take the money and put it in a high-yield savings account. Live comfortably off the interest only. Yes. I don't care that I will be sneezing and it could probably piss my friends off and the cashier. I could always put it in a savings account too.